Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Hachi Role Playing Games! Okay, so it is my 40th birthday today, 13th of April 2019. And to celebrate, we have all agreed to play a Dungeons and Dragons role-playing adventure.
By agreed.
Okay. I am the games master. Okay, so now I am going to go and sit over there and games master.
Yeah.
And explain things.
Do the things.
So you might have to talk very loudly.
Okay.
Oh, do we have to talk super loud?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. So you are. I don't have my music.
Slick.
Oh, we might need some pens. Oh no, he's got pencils. That's all works.
He's got pencils until Mogwai steals them.
Which she appears to be thinking about doing. Do we need to put hash on a slant?
It's so racist.
Okay.
That's not the word.
Pencils for us?
Yeah, pencils for you.
Cool. Hello. Pencil.
Thank you, Mango.
Pencil. Thank you.
I have no pencil.
Doing a bow away.
Actually, there's lots of fins here. Hello.
Huh?
There's lots of fins over there.
Okay, I got fins.
Okay, I need.
Okay, so you are. I'm going to start this campaign by introducing our character.
Hi. So,
Of adventurers. You have been together for a long time. What are you?
Sorry, just want to know why
Bekki,
I've
would
got
you
a
like to
walking speed.
Why you've got a walking
Do
speed?
you have
Speed
a
of
walking
which you
speed?
walk.
You walk
You-
faster than me.
That's because you got it.
Or at least not Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Cabhan and Torin have played a little bit, but I would say rules light. So we've used the rules in dndbeyond.com to create characters, and by we I mean me. I've created characters for each of them. So they're just looking at their characters, they're checking their characters together for a few adventurers. You are good. I don't know if you've had a chance to read your characters. Dragon-faced human. He's a dragon man, so he looks like is a role. So you are a fighter. Yes, that's right. So you're a humanoid creature.
Nice. Is that racism within Dragonborns?
There's racism.
it's
This could be a social realism game.
Cabhan is playing. I think you are playing Faust.
It is Faust. I was trying to figure out if it's going to be Faust or Faust.
Cabhan is playing Faust. He is a tiefling warlock who has made a pact with a dark.
That's racist.
Wow.
I'm not referring to skin color. I'm just referring to the fact that there wasn't much light when you made this deal. So you made a pact with a some sort of strange being from another realm, which has given you strange, mysterious powers.
That sounds slightly racist.
That's pretty racist.
Sounds like he's going to check out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
Dungeons and Dragons, slightly racist. Okay, apparently. There we go.
I mean, to be fair,
This is going really well.
how many fantasy things are extremely racist?
Cabhan, if you didn't know, is a politics student. So there we go.
They're all the same.
I'm doing a course on social justice, I'll have you know.
Moving quickly on before we come to some individuals' rights. Called Vincent, who he's playing a divine-born sorcerer, apparently. Neve.
Yes.
Nyam.
Neve, the elven.
That's offensive.
She's Irish.
I'd like to see your passport, please, to prove your nationality.
So there is a fifth member of your party, an ally of long standing.
Is he a red shirt as well, by any chance?
You're playing him?
No, he's not with you. He went on ahead, as a scout is, to attend his cousin's wedding at the dwarven city of Winter's Hold.
I don't know. That sounds like a. That sounds like a setup for a quest.
It sounds like a very cold end.
Also, kind of sounds like it's going to be taken from Game of Thrones. Red Wedding.
Apparently, there is some dude called the King of the he sent you a letter a couple of weeks ago that basically said there is something very suspicious going on here.
It's a bit
I
chilly.
need your help.
Please bring your
How long
scarf.
was his wedding going on for?
Well, he's meant to have been back, but he hasn't been back yet.
Ah.
So,
really
deciding
likes
to
his
set
cousin.
out in pursuit of him, you have all started the journey towards Winter's Hold.
I didn't say
Which is-
anything wrong.
Winter's Hole? Or
Winter's
Hole?
Hold.
Winter's Hole.
I'm
Winter's
so
Hold.
glad. Because he's not 18 yet.
Winter's- Okay.
Hi, kids.
I didn't make an inappropriate joke. I want that to be known. Cabhan misconstrued what I said.
Misconstrued. I think you're making a bit accidental innuendo there, Torin.
Okay. So, brave adventurers, you set out on your journey to Winter's Hold. After several weeks of travelling, you have come within a few days of the mountain fort that is held by the dwarves. You have your horses and you're on the trail. A few days from your last stop, the horses tire and grow sick and unfortunately pass away.
Peter's going to be all over
I was
the
going to say,
place.
where's Tesco?
However, since you can see Winter's Hold in the distance, you decide to continue forward, basically because it's the nearest settlement.
That's right about that.
You're in a kind of foresty, Arctic setting. So there's lots of evergreen trees. The way you as a ranger, Neve, you can find your way quite easily. So you're guiding the others.
Sure, I also walk faster than anybody else.
Why don't you walk off away from us then?
I am. I'm a ranger. I'm walking out ahead through the trees.
So you're making your way towards Winter's Hole. You can see the mountain fort in the distance. I'm making your way through the trees and the undergrowth. The path seems quite heavy and heavy with snow and ill-trodden by any other traffic.
Lions and tigers and bears.
It is growing dark. I want you to all make a perception roll.
Need a dice for that.
Now, to make a perception roll, you need to roll a d20. Do you have dice?
New.
Okay, my guy. I didn't come equipped with dice, unfortunately. Is there a penalty or?
So,
We need
help
20s.
yourself to a 20-sided dice.
We need 20 d20s.
Yeah.
You need
No,
d20.
we need D20s, not 20.
So 20 d6s.
Is this a D20? This
That's
seems to be.
D10.
Is
Who
this
needs a d20? Who needs a d20? Do you need one? Here, here's one.
Oh, it's those.
Have you got one,
Has
Torin?
everybody
Yeah,
got
it's
one?
not
I have rolled for mine.
You got all
Right, okay,
one.
so you will find on your character sheet, you will see something on perception, right? It's under
senses.
skills
It's under senses.
or senses.
It's on the last page.
Ooh. So it will have a number to add.
20.
You got a natural 20, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh.
Crit.
Takes dice away from me. Damn it.
But I'm going to need this map, sorry.
That's right, you can.
No, they're taking his phone so we can't go.
No, I'm dead.
They're going to start confiscating people's personal property.
Oh no.
So I've got
Nice.
6. Right?
A 19.
Oh, it's not 20 though.
Alright. So first.
I got 1. That does
Oh
not go well.
no.
How can that
But-
already
but
be happening?
have
But
you
I've got,
modifier?
I've got 16.
No.
Isn't that my modifier?
No.
What's
You're.
Well, have you got...
Oh, passive perception 16, yeah. No?
No.
What am I
If
doing
you look
wrong?
on
Maybe your
skills
wisdom.
and then scroll down,
Look on skills.
yeah.
Hello, I've got a bit lost.
Oh. Get the
Skills.
indicator, yeah. And then scroll up
This is you,
on
Torin.
the perception.
Oh.
I see is 6. That's all right. Plus 6, so 7.
7. That's great.
Yeah.
I was meant to get 20.
Yeah. But I've got plus nothing, so that's
Cabhan,
what
this
I've
guy
got.
is you.
I am dead.
Church, I am going to help. I'm stuck without me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alan, stop messing about. It's
I don't
not
have
our
good-
turn.
Models for you, unfortunately.
Is that for me you're talking about?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
no,
be
I got an
the
elf somewhere.
candle.
It's just not painted one.
That's alright, I don't mind. I'll be great.
What, do it?
Because I'm
Why's it to you?
It's like an episode of How Many Men when they're throwing the pencils into the roof and then it lands and goes and bodies in it. Come down!
Is that not enough? No?
I watch first.
Sorcerers. I had no for the bow.
An elf with a bow.
This will do for you, Alan.
Alan
cool.
pulling a dead expression in his face and staring straight at the
So
camera.
I'm looking for a bow, am I?
Yeah.
All around me are
She went.
familiar faces.
Worn out faces. Worn out places.
Oh.
All around me are
Okay.
video game racists.
All around me, all around me, all around me, all around me.
That's
all
okay.
around-
It's alright, Bekki, stop.
Stop interfering with the game.
Wow.
You can have.
Take this seriously.
What's that one?
This is so meta. We're going in.
Okay.
Becky, stop.
Eggy dad.
Alright.
Is this me?
Yeah, can you put yourself on the board where you are?
Anywhere in particular?
Anywhere?
You're walking on the path.
Ah, together.
I can try and get over there, but I ain't making no progress.
Actually, put yourself towards the woods because you're around the campfire.
Right. So,
I'm not working.
there.
I'm not working.
Thank you, Alan.
Right. So,
Or should I say, Vincent?
Okay, you
Vinny.
can.
You'd be Vinny to me.
Wow.
Vinny.
Vinny.
Vinny, love.
Yeah, alright, Vinny.
On top of the morning to you, Vinny.
Right,
How's it going, Vinny?
Torin,
It's with the
you
horse,
can
yeah.
hear the sound of heavy breathing and the
Is it
sound
fudge?
of like a low growl
It's fudge.
deep into the underground. It sounds like something hungry, something furry.
Definitely fudge. Why is our cat in D&D?
The question is, why isn't your cat in D&D?
My cat isn't D&D.
Is the evil panda of crash?
Evil panda of crap.
Feed me.
That was
Not even
warm
lying.
bounce. Uncanny.
Okay. Roll initiative. So I'm going to all roll a d20.
So, well, we just rolled before.
Watch me
get
Was that
one,
for anything
boy.
particular?
That was for noticing the beast. Torin noticed it first and decided not to share this information.
I got
Wow.
8.
Where's initiative?
Just roll a d20
Yeah,
and you add it to
14.
your initiative is right there. So you get +5. So that's a
I got
19
19.
for you.
I got 19.
6.
8.
I got 19 the last roll.
I got 21.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I've got to add
including
it
the...
to your thing here, though.
Which
Yeah,
one's it?
it's
Initiative?
3.
Yeah.
3.
Oh no,
I know,
man!
I
Vinny!
From the undergrowth.
Which one is... Oh, I
Wait,
got
what's the
9
undergrowth?
From the undergrowth. From the trees and bushes in the darkness. A ravenous beast jumps
He's
forward
ravenous, Reverend.
He's ravenous.
and starts screaming towards you. Right, 21. What do you do? There appears to be what did he say, Nick?
21. What? I'm lost.
Okay, so whose initiative is 21?
Hi.
That's Allan. You're first.
No.
Vincent.
Allan.
No. Cabhan, sorry.
I was 6.
Cabhan, what's your name?
Faust the sorcerer.
Oh,
Faust the warlock. Now, Cabhan,
Yes.
you have a packed weapon, which is a rapier,
Ooh.
which is hidden in darkness that you can summon into your hand at any point. You also have a number of spells.
Yes. How long do they last?
Which spell?
1A is at one action,
One action, that's the casting time. Yeah.
and that is.
Well, it
how
depends on
does
the
it
spell.
last?
What spell is it?
Invisibility?
Oh, you.
Invisibility will last for an hour.
What? Way to be a team player.
Okay,
You decided to go invisible?
Peace out, guys. I'm out.
You whisper a few.
see
Oh
me.
no! You whisper a few.
Hey, I didn't say I was going invisible.
Okay. Go on. What do you do?
I go invisible. No.
You can't do that in D&D. This is Mass Effect music. No, yes.
It's more appropriate.
So,
Come on, dog.
No, it's Halo music.
No, this is Lord of the Rings.
I think it was Halo.
Yeah, it is.
I can't remember.
Okay, Cabhan, what's your action? Come on. The wolf is snarling.
Come on, dude.
Jesus, we're
The
going to
foul-looking
get eaten.
wolf.
Hello.
Fudge
You
is
know
fudge.
how
I'm
hungry
going
fudge
to,
can
I'm
be?
going to suggest. I'm going to suggest. Use suggestion. Use the power of suggestion. On
What
the...
on a beast?
Hi, mate.
So suggestion.
You cannot see
Suggestion
us.
relies on an intelligence. So if the wolf is smart enough to understand what you're saying, then they will be susceptible to this spell.
Yeah, if the wolf is a PhD candidate, then you're pretty fucked.
Okay. I'm going to suggest to the wolf
Don't
that
eat it.
it joins our gang, and I will provide him with even more food than just us.
Oh.
So
17.
you don't have to roll. So it makes a saving throw.
Well, you
now,
said even
what's
more
the
food.
difficulty on your saving throw?
The saving throw is 15.
Right, okay. So I'm going to roll, and I'm going to tell you that you feel so shadows come from your fingers, and you mumble the suggestion to the wolf that we are your friend. You should be with us. You can feel the magic sink into the wolf's head. It should take effect. Unfortunately, the mind of this creature is bestial, and it doesn't seem to understand your words.
Wow.
Also, I just want to point out, Cass had even more food than just us. Suggesting that he's going to feed all of us to the wolf and then give the wolf more food, including himself.
Okay,
Just
the
like one
next
out.
in the order is Bekki.
What do I need to do?
Kill it.
You need to decide what you're going to do. Now, you're a ranger. You do have some special affinity
some
with
weapons.
animals.
Yeah, I did. Where do I find them?
They're under your attacks.
Features and traits?
No, attacks.
Where's attacks?
Actions.
Actions. Skills?
Actions.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, I got a dagger, hand axe, longbow, scimitar, arm strike.
Okay, you've got your bow in your hand. You can fire your bow, or you can put away your bow and attack it with a sword.
Look, I'm a vegetarian. I can't be killing anybody. That'd be wrong.
Okay.
Even if to kill you first.
Make a nature roll, Bekki.
A nature roll. Am I to roll it?
Yeah, roll a
Some of my
d20 and add your
suggestions seems
nature
very
skill
smart,
to
doesn't
My
it?
nature skill.
Talk to fucking animals, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my nature skill?
it. Your skill. Yeah.
Nature.
So scroll that. Or animal handling. Right?
Yeah, animal handling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got 19 plus 20. I got 23.
You can sense from your training as a ranger and a guardian of nature, you understand creatures of the wild pretty well. There's something wrong with this wolf.
He's got a very
He's
hurt
foaming
paw.
at the mouth
Oh.
and his eyes are glowing a bright yellow.
Yeah, that usually means it's not well.
It voted Brexit.
Yeah, if my dog walked in, its eyes are glowing bright
It
large.
voted Brexit and now it understands the
If it's-
calamity that has
Hang on,
befallen it,
hang on, if
and
it-
it wants to eat everybody else.
Hang on, if it's Yo, it'll have to remain, isn't it?
No, it's middle nowhere.
So-
So it's rabid.
It's rabid, yeah.
It's
It,
a rapid
it
Alistair
looks
Campbell.
like there might be something unnatural about the wolf.
Oh, with red
Nah.
eyes, you said.
Yeah.
So its eyes are glowing yellow.
Oh, yellow.
Wolf's eyes are yellow, but its eyes are glowing.
Okay. So what am I to do?
Kill it.
You can do whatever you like.
I'm.
You don't have to kill. You can defend yourself. You go
Okay,
into a
so
defensive
I
position.
go into defensive.
Okay, so you take a dodge action. Effectively, you're going to dodge any attacks that come your way.
I take a dodge action.
Okay, very good. The wolf moves.
Was he really?
Okay, and since you're the closest to it, it's going to leap up at you, and it sort of rah, reaches up and tries to bite at your neck.
That's what Shelby
Okay, so it's going to attack you twice.
Oh
Wilson
no!
What's your armor class?
How far can I yeet this ball?
On the
16.
Right, so because you took a defensive action, it takes its attacks at disadvantage, which means it rolls twice for each attack and takes the lowest number. So that would be a 16, that hits, and a 15, which misses. So it reaches out at you with its claws, slashes, and does you 6 points of damage.
That's not.
As its claws rake across your side.
Would you like to kill it
Coming
now?
I'll heal you later, it'll be fun. We'll get you back.
Okay, and it sort of gnashes at you with its teeth, but you sort of just manage to keep out of its way. Okay, so now is, I think, 8 in the initiative order.
So that's.
Yeah, I got 8.
You got 8. Okay, yeah.
Well, I got 8 on the dice.
Mogar the Dragonborn warrior.
Hello.
This will only end.
Watch me trip over my own shoelace when I'm not wearing shoes.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna kill it.
Okay, you can certainly try. So you're going to
With
move
what?
up to it.
With my breath weapon, as it has a 15 range.
Okay, so you can. So each of those squares is about 3. So it's about 5
Whose
feet.
that is in the way?
That's Bekki in the way. So if you can fire it from where you are, but you will hit Bekki.
Wow.
Oh man.
Please
You
don't
can-
kill
you
me.
can
It's
move.
Tasha's birthday.
Oh, I guess
You
I'll
can
move.
move. So you can move up to. What's your walking speed?
30, is it?
30.
So you can move up to 6 squares, but not diagonally.
So I can move 6 squares and then do my attack.
You
Yeah.
can move 6
Can I
squares.
move forwards and then sellers?
Yeah.
So I just can't move diagonally. So I can move diagonally, basically.
Yeah, it just costs you 2 squares, basically.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah,
There you go.
you can get it, and then you're going to
I think
breathe
that was
fire
7.
on the wall. Now, how's your breath attack work?
I think
What's it
that
say?
was.
It says 15 feet of range with 13 dexterity with 2d6s.
What does it say? 13 DC, does it?
13 dx.
13 dex. So that's a saving throw. So basically, you belch fire at this thing, and it has to make what's called a dexterity saving throw. It has to roll 13 or higher. It has to roll plus its dexterity modifier.
If you can dodge a
See if
breath,
it
you
can
can dodge a
dodge.
ball.
And it does not. It rolls a 3. So you engulf this thing in
Oh,
fire.
some
And you roll
roasted
2
wolf for dinner.
d6 points of damage. So you roll 2d6. See how much damage you do to it.
How much hit points has it got?
You don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna guess 5.
This is where you roll 2.
Hey!
You
He's
cover
rabid.
this
He's
thing.
rabid.
His eyes are glowing.
Excuse me,
Sorry.
sorry.
Brexit.
You sort of you reach back deep inside yourself and belch out this huge
I do that.
ball of fire, which covers the wolf in flame. It is set alight. You can sense and smell
Me?
the searing flesh of
Oh,
wolf
yes.
as it howls.
Dinner served, boys.
Why would
But-
you do that?
While it's still on fire, it's still standing.
Right, okay, I'm still
Okay.
okay. I'm a dragonborn. I can't
So it's
befriend
alive
shit.
still.
It's
I'm
still
not
alive.
Oh no!
And-
Alive?
It's still alive, but writhing in pain on fire.
Wow!
I had no choice.
Alan, you might need to put it out of his range.
Okay.
I want to make this
I'll
clear.
take it.
Cabhan fucking up with his one has caused this.
I didn't
Right.
fuck up with this one?
So
It
I'm
just
going
happened
to
it
use
was
a
an
dagger,
idiot.
but only in a humanitarian kind of putting out of his misery.
Okay,
Oh, wow,
you're
look
going
at
to
you,
attack you
Mr.
with your
Beast.
dagger.
There's no way I can actually kind of calm, soothe
No,
him.
yeah.
Or...
You
You've got
snowflakes
healing
should
magic,
not
you
be
could
allowed
heal the
players.
wolf.
Well, so he wouldn't be rabid?
You're not sure about that, but you could heal the wolf.
Heal it, and then
Yeet a bucket of water at
Risky
it.
strategy.
You know what? You do it because I'm all over here. I don't mind. You heal it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna heal the wolf because I feel really bad about what you fuckers have done.
Okay, so you're going to have to move, so you're right up to the wolf.
Yeah.
No, this goes wrong, Alan.
Bye, Vinny.
You're gonna have like a prosthetic leg.
Now, since it's kind of gnashing and whatever, I'm going to roll. You're going to have to make an attack to touch it.
Right.
You only need to touch it. So roll a d20
Yeah.
and add your dexterity modifier to it.
Dexterity.
The big
Whatever your dexterity is, if whatever it says.
Oh, and the
Yeah, like if it's a +1 or a -2 or whatever.
Oh, one sec, sorry. Bear with me, caller. Okay.
Where is dexterity?
It's on the main.
I think
main
you probably
page.
got +3 or something.
Yes, it's +3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
What did you-
3. +3.
Okay.
6. 8. 9. Oh no.
So you kind of swipe at the wolf, and it kind of like sort of howling in pain dodges out of your way. You sort of
Oh, Alan,
wave
you're
your hand
teasing
through the
it now.
flame, but you don't quite get to make contact with the wolf.
Oh.
So fortunately,
I
you
don't
don't
mess
cast
up.
your spell.
So,
So,
you've given the wolf fresh hope
Doesn't
and
the
then ruined it.
doesn't
You've
the
done
fire
the
do
worst
elastic
to all of
damage
us.
as well?
It might do another point, some more damage this turn. So at the start of the next turn. So we go back to the beginning of the initiative order,
Right.
which is 21 again. So
I turn invisible.
okay, so you whisper, you whisper arcane secrets,
He has to
which
roll for
covers
this,
you
doesn't
with
he?
shadows. No, which cover you with shadows, and suddenly,
Scum!
suddenly, Faust is no longer standing. As
I'd
far as
like
you can
to
tell.
just launch my great axe into that general area.
I'd say, dude, you suck.
Yeah, so we go. Neve, it's your turn.
Don't worry, I have
Neve,
a
it's your
plan.
turn. You see a
To
flaming
run
wolf.
away.
He's an colour.
To live.
It's howling in
My name
pain.
is Chang.
Your
fight
friend
and run.
Faust has suddenly disappeared, and
there were
it's
regions.
your turn to act.
Okay.
You want to try? You could try to calm this wolf down.
Well, that didn't work out too well last time, did it?
Well, you just did a defensive action last time. You didn't try to.
Hey, he's on fire. How are you going to make something calm that's like in flames? That's
Tell
not
it
going
to
to be happening.
I
breathe.
don't know.
Huh?
Tell it to breathe.
You could try and put out the flame.
Go
You
to
could
your
attack
happy
it.
place.
You could whatever.
I think I probably have to put it out of its misery now, don't I?
So you're going to swipe at it with your sword, are you?
I've got a bow,
Bekki!
You
haven't
can
I?
shoot it with your bow.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
I think I'm going to have to kill it, yeah.
Okay, so roll a d20, but because you're right next to the wolf,
Yeah.
you have disadvantage on the roll because you're like aiming at it where it's right there and it's kind of moving around right next to you.
Yeah.
So you can step back from the wolf to get a clear shot at it, but it will take a swipe at you if you step back. Or you can shoot where you are and you will get disadvantage on the attack roll. So it's up to you what you do.
Either way, you're
You
stuck.
try and save it like a nice person.
Because if you take a step back, you risk.
What about, I've got animal handling, haven't I? I have animal handling as one of my things.
Yeah, you can try and
Animal handling is 4. I think we should try and make an alliance with this animal, really, if we can.
Well, yeah,
After we've set it on fire
That's
now.
what I tried to do.
I'm
but
not sure that's going to work out.
you can retreat you can make a disengage action to retreat without it attacking you.
Oh, but it's in agony now. Can I don't have any healing. Do I? Do I
No,
have
you
any
don't,
healing?
no.
I have medicine though.
You could bandage it if you could get it to stand still.
I think I have to kill it, don't I?
I don't think you have to, but it's not gone well for us last time. This is the first battle.
It's going fine for me.
We've got Chicken McLarkin here going. Done.
Bye!
Drops mic.
I'm having a little dance around.
Don't worry,
I-
you can see my plan next turn.
Alright.
Provided
think-
you're still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna have to hit it.
Okay.
Bekki.
Right, roll.
Stop that.
Are you gonna attack it with your sword or your bow?
Okay.
My sword. Maybe.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Roll your d20. Add your weapon attack to it.
May as well
Got
start eating
7.
meat while you're at it.
Where's my weapon tactic?
Because it's skills, isn't it?
By the way, I was
look
going to
at
try and whisper
actions.
to it again next turn if we're
Look
still
at
alive. They
Right,
want to know where I
I'll
was.
pass my turn so you can try it.
So your
If it's alive.
scimitar is what you use.
think
You get
it will.
+7. So you roll the
7,
7, which just hits
14.
it. So you swing your scimitar down, roll a d6 as you smack into it,
Maybe 1.
2.
and it's a +5. So it's a d6 +5. So you do 7 points there. You swing your scimitar straight into the wolf, and with one clean swipe, you lop off its head.
Oh!
You murderer!
You know,
It suddenly
he was
stops
gonna go.
lurching and falls to the floor,
Dinner.
now lifeless and
Well.
smelling slightly of barbecue.
We have food.
I won't be eating that.
No, not really.
Oh,
I
this
think
is
I'm-
why snowflakes can't
I've
play
certainly gone
fancy
vegan
games.
now.
Oh, by the way, Cav was going to whisper to it again when he was invisible, so it really was.
What was he going to whisper to
The
this?
same thing
Okay.
I tried before.
I was going to do the same thing
Everyone
again.
except me. I will find you more food soon.
So as the
That's
wolf
what
falls
happens
to
when
the
you
ground,
sell yourself
slight,
to the
the
devil.
flame slowly dying down, you can see that the creature itself is emaciated. It seems to have been desperate in attacking you.
It wanted to die because it's been possessed. Look at it that way. This is rather creepy.
You can see as it's getting darker, the only lights now are the smouldering embers of the wolf and the lights in the distance of Winter's Hold. You can hear outside the howls of more wolves, and you get the sense that outdoors is not a safe
Ring of
place.
fire!
Do you want to make camp here for the night?
I
Do you
think
want to head towards Winter's Hold?
think
You will
we-
be. It's a few more hours away.
And we've got wolves everywhere.
You can hear them, yeah.
I think the fact that we've barbecued one of their kind might
Yeah.
act
It's
as
like killing bee, you end up getting them all.
you think that
Well, I
way?
think we'll have to run away. Yeah.
I was thinking maybe they would be like afraid to come near us because they
Oh, I
stole one
see.
of them.
Well, it's just a gamble, but.
Because you did so well this time.
I mean,
It took us forever.
I'm probably fine for a little bit.
You're
I-
invisible.
You hear a
Exactly.
voice in the darkness that comes from nowhere. Now, the
Can,
voice.
can I throw some fecal matter towards his general
Yes, you
direction?
can.
Thank you. Cheers, bruv.
You get a -10 to the attack. Well, he's disadvantaged, so you probably miss him.
So, who does what now?
Well, we have to make a
We need to
decision.
decide.
Yeah, so I'll be
Now,
gonna count
I'm a ranger. So I was thinking that maybe we should move on a bit further.
Right.
Why have you all got your hands in your head? Your heads. in
Well,
your
what's your speed?
I was thinking move on a bit further, near to Winter's Hold,
Yeah.
and then set up.
I think if we keep on
What do
moving,
you think?
we might see some more people who might be able to help. You know.
I think that might. What do you think?
I think we just go on.
Oh, where did that voice come from?
Kill it!
Ah, Jesus! There's ghosts in these here
Right,
woods.
so Cameron, your spell is going to last for another hour.
That's
so,
Cool.
So you could scout for us.
Yeah.
You could go on ahead. Because you're invisible, right?
Yes, but I'm also a slow walker.
Oh.
What's your
How
speed?
slow are you?
I'm about as fast as Allan.
Oh, 30. Right. Well, so you can stand just in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you trudge on into the. Are you going to go ahead?
Are we going ahead?
I think we're going
Yeah.
ahead.
So do you want to try to move quietly as you go? You'll have to make a stealth roll.
Right.
Is that-
Hey,
Dexterity
Dragon Boy,
modifier.
what's your
So
name?
roll d20 and you're going to make a stealth.
What's your name?
Ooh.
You
Okay.
get +10
Mother.
because you're invisible.
Oh.
So what's your total?
Do I not also have my dexterity on top
Yeah,
of
you
that?
add your dexterity.
Okay, so I have 30.
Okay, so like a silent assassin, you go forward onto the path towards Winter's Hold. You guys follow. You presume a short distance.
Are you still there? Yes.
Cabhan,
Yet.
you're making your way on the path, and I want you to make a perception roll.
What's that going to be? Is that going
Just
to
a
be intelligence?
D20 and add your perception skill to it, which is wisdom modifier plus whatever proficiency you have. Okay, so you're moving your way silently through the undergrowth. When all of a sudden, right in front of you, if you give me your miniature,
Is that him?
I think that's now.
Is that you?
That's
Yes.
Cabhan now. Right, so you're on the path, sort of leading ahead, when all of a sudden, a green screen creature falls at your feet from the undergrowth itself, bursts from the bushes on this side, okay, and falls at your feet.
Don't go invisible.
He looks
invisible.
He's still invisible, isn't he?
Yeah, you're still invisible.
Oh.
That's fine.
Falls at your
Keep
feet.
walking.
You can see that he's been in some sort of combat. He's panting heavily, and then moments later, from the undergrowth,
Another one.
a much bigger wolf has
Sure.
burst from the undergrowth.
I'm going to try talking to the wolf.
No, why?
Yes.
Has that worked out well?
Well, this time I'm invisible.
So now they're going to be like, where's the voice coming from?
It's God.
Oh, it's God, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
what are you going to say to the wolf?
Yeah, dude.
Make a nature roll before you do that.
15.
Right. What's your nature? What's your modifier? Is it wisdom?
If it's wisdom, it's 18.
Okay, so this looks much bigger than an ordinary wolf to you, and moreover, it seems to have humanoid features. It's almost as if it was on all fours because it chose to be, but it can probably walk on two legs.
With some people.
Yo, dude, we're gonna be going to the pub. Want to grab a few with us?
Turns back into human.
What trickery is this? The wolf then speaks. Be you kin of this beast? The green-skinned creature is bleeding heavily on the path and doesn't appear to be conscious, but you can see that for the moment, he's still alive.
You can hear.
Starting to sniff.
Is he crying?
Smell
Oh, that's where you are.
tiefling flesh.
That's nice.
Wonder where.
Yeah, I wonder where.
I can hear tieflings speak.
Okay, that's racist, mate.
Ain't having none of that in these parts.
Speak more.
He's gonna seek you out.
I choose not to. I slowly move away.
Slowly and then very quickly.
Is there a cowardice?
Okay, it's
Yeah.
okay, you move your character back into the underworld.
Where are we in all this?
Okay,
We're
I'm going to say
following
that
up
you're
behind.
about 2 rounds away.
Okay, wow.
Because you were scouting ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, come out where I can see you, or your new friend gets it. And he puts his claw over the throat of this green-skinned creature.
Oh,
Screen.
this is not going well.
I don't know how to do that. I am your conscience. Make big choice about your. No, I get a charisma roll for that.
Are you going to try persuasion?
Yes.
Or
No,
make a deception roll.
19 plus 5.
Crit.
It seems somewhat confused, and but smell I can, and hear I can. You seem to have confused it for this round.
It turns
Okay.
itself in confusion.
Now roll.
It is confusion.
Okay, you guys now, as you're catching up, you can hear the sound of a huge thud and a crash in the undergrowth. You can hear the voice of your friend Faust talking, and you can hear a large growling sound.
I go invisible.
We all go invisible.
You also have invisibility. I think at one point I didn't give your character invisibility.
So do
If you check your spells.
now who's the first to get there?
Okay, so roll initiative to see who's the first. Actually, Bekki will be the first. Neve will be the first to get there.
You have charm.
Because you have
I'm
you're
the
faster.
fastest walker.
And this is your favoured terrain. You know the woods very well.
Okay.
Stealth roll. So you're just guessing, but you're trying to follow as best you can.
It's a small streak of weed just kind of following him.
Where are you going?
To get a drink.
All right, you're gonna go get a drink. Okay.
So
Don't worry.
I'm like, Faust, where are you? Come out, wherever you are.
Okay. You can see.
We can see them.
You can see a pair of glowing red eyes in the
Oh,
darkness.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna
And
go.
Glowing red eyes again?
No, it's yellow last time.
Oh,
but
the red
The
now.
glowing now is
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay.
It's a momentum member.
this one's a socialist wolf. Yeah.
Okay, and he's humanoid, right? I
Um,
just sense that straight away. 'Cause
Yes,
I'm a
you can.
ranger.
Yeah, you can see this is not a wolf. This is
This is
some sort of humanoid wolf-like creature.
Okay.
It's a man wolf!
So I need to throw an initiative.
If you okay, roll initiative. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay, I've got
Me
15.
Oh,
Well, boy, do you want
fabulous.
to roll for me?
I got 15 plus
Well, you
5,
drew from
which
last
should be
time, Allan.
20.
Yeah.
What does that mean then?
It means that you're probably going to go first.
Okay.
What was the initiative?
Roll a d20 and add your dex
Initiative
modifier.
points.
I think Torin knocked mine.
So it's at the top of your sheet is something that says
Oh
initiative.
yeah, okay.
So you
Roll
roll that.
5.
Okay, that's 5 plus or
No,
5 in
it's
total.
5 in total.
Okay, alright.
I got 15 in total.
Okay,
I've got 7 in total.
7.
Okay, so I
Okay.
guess it's me, guys.
Yeah. No pressure. but don't mess
Okay,
up.
so I've arrived. The green-skinned human is lying on the ground. Presumably he's still dying.
Yeah,
The humanoid type wolfy wolf
standing over him.
standing over him, wondering where the voice is coming from in the midst.
Yeah.
And I think maybe I will go and ask the wolf what exactly is going on.
Okay, so move your character forward as far. You can move up to sort of 12 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Can I pick some music appropriate to Bekki talking to the wolf?
We're hungry like
Okay,
the
the
wolf.
wolf
No,
views
but
you
even more
warily
appropriate.
as you step out and just seems to be breathing heavily with one claw above
Still
the
on the
green
green.
skin throat.
Yeah.
You recognise the green skinned creature on the ground to be an orc.
Okay.
You are quite familiar with orcs.
Are
You've
we
fought
friends?
them
Oh, we're not friends.
before. Well, the ones you've met haven't been friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, can I ask, am I allowed to
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
For the request?
Do it.
So Becky's going to be talking to the wolf and he's going to be like,
What's your obsession with this song today? More guys taking your seat, by the way.
What's going on?
yeah.
And I said,
Okay, alright, go on.
Moving on.
moving right along. I've had my dance. I've done my little jig. What's
Okay,
going on?
So that's you on 20. This is how the wolf responds.
Okay.
Elf scum, prepare to die. And it leaps through the air, jumps straight up, high above your head, and both claws comes down, raking, tries to attack you. Swipes at you twice.
You're doing well today, aren't you?
I'm so getting hit everywhere.
And hits on 15 Is your armor class higher than 15?
It was 15, wasn't it?
Where do I find that? Actions? Where do I find that?
Armor 16. Yeah.
Alright, so it swipes one set of claws at you. You duck just at the last second, and the claws take out half the tree as a swipe past. It then snatches at you as you go past, and a bite comes out of your hair as you just manage to pull your face away. You can see that from its teeth itself and its claws, they're dripping with green blood.
Green blood?
Yeah.
Of your man
Yeah.
lying down on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm going to pin him to the ground.
Okay, you're going to grapple him, are you?
I'm going to pin it to
Wait.
the ground.
Okay, right, roll.
Oh, what do you mean, wait?
Wait, why are you pinning that one instead of the other one?
I'm
No,
pinning
it's
who? No, I'm
pinning
pinning
in.
the wolf to the ground.
Okay, so now you're going to roll, make a attack roll.
What's
And add
the
your
time,
strength modifier
Mr. Wolf?
to it.
It's going downtown.
Okay.
I was
Make
just
a-
talking to him.
You're going to make a pose.
I'm dead! I'm dead! I got 7.
Okay, so
Hang on, no, wait, now a second.
No.
Because I have other things.
what's your
don't I?
strength?
Hello?
-1. That's a 6.
What?
That's a 6. So
This is not a 6, this is a 7.
yeah, you got -1 strength modifier because grapple is based on strength.
Yeah.
So you reach
Fantastic.
out. You
What's
reach
the
out
8
your
underneath?
hands.
Hello, what's the 8 underneath?
Huh?
There's an 8 underneath.
What, that's your
Yeah.
8 total strength, but it gives you a -1 modifier.
Fabulous.
Okay, so you reach out to grab the wolf,
Yeah.
which is a werewolf, by the way. So you grab the werewolf, and it easily swats you aside. Okay,
Wow.
it's a hugely powerful beast,
Okay.
and you get the sense that that was not a sensible thing to try. This could break you in two. This is a dangerous, dangerous beast.
I do a dance.
It's a dance off, bro!
Roll, make a performance skill check.
What's a performance
Right,
skill
roll a
check?
d20 and add your performance to it.
Where's my performance?
Just add charisma to it if you don't have performance.
Okay. 15. I got 16.
Okay, the wolf is slightly mesmerized by your
Child, things going easier.
What are you doing? Okay.
Someday.
Okay. Right, the next on the initiative order is the invisible warlock.
The invisible
Hey
coward.
mate, it's your non-racist part of your brain again. If you go with these guys, they might buy you a drink.
Okay. Make a deception roll. Or persuasion roll. Persuasion roll.
15.
Yeah. Okay. Tiefling, I will tear you in two when I find you.
You see? Why do you hate the fact that your great-great-grandfather was a tiefling? You racist fuck.
Hey!
Okay. Is
Well,
that your
I say it
action?
once so we don't get demonetized.
Is that your action? We're just doing this for fun.
Yeah.
We don't need the viewers. We don't need anyone to see this.
Always does.
In fact,
I'm
it's
gonna
probably
make-
better if
I'm-
no one ever sees
I'm gonna
it.
use my turn to make a suggestion
Okay. Yeah.
that it embrace the power of diversity and become the 5th member of our gang while we go to our friend's potentially jilted wedding.
Okay.
What do I have to roll for that?
It needs to make a saving throw. Okay. What's your DC difficulty?
As in, what does it need to, what's the pass?
Yeah, what's it needs to pass?
15?
I'm
What
afraid
has
it
happened?
shrugs off the magic of
Look
your
on the
suggestion. Okay, so it seems to, in its own fury, seems to be not susceptible to your suggestion.
Fantastic. Well done, invisible
Alan,
guy.
it's Vincent. It's
Vinny.
Vincent the Sorcerer. It's your go.
Vinny, come on.
Right. Bear with me.
We can do this.
You
Right.
can hear the sound of combat in the darkness, and you can.
Ooh,
You can hear the sound of someone singing and dancing as well.
Things to get bright. Someday, little buddy.
Right. So,
It's like being in the beast but in the woods.
so where am I in relation to the?
You can see. There you are. You're about.
I'm there.
You're about 30 feet or 40 feet back there.
Right. So is it worth me doing a?
You can. What have you got to shoot with?
I've got that. Now I have got. What have I got? Weapons?
Imagination.
Imagination. I have got a crossbow. I've got a light crossbow.
Yeah, you can load your crossbow and you can fire your crossbow.
Do it.
I'm going to aim right between the eyes, right between the
I'm
glowing
right
eyes.
in front of you, by the way. I'm doing
Yeah,
a
you're
little
going to
bit of a
have
dance.
disadvantage, so that's going to.
I'll move forward.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that.
Go there.
Yeah, so you won't hit. Okay,
Yeah.
and you, as you're moving, you load your crossbow and you point it directly at the wolf and roll a d20.
Make it happen.
Oh, natural 20. Okay, so what happens then? How much damage does your crossbow do?
It does 2? No. Cost 2. Doesn't say damage. Oh, crossbow. 25.
1d8.
1d8. Yeah.
So you're going to roll 1d8 and you're going to double it, and that's how you point your crossbow and you fire. Smashing something, and its left arm goes limp. Okay.
Right.
She's all right. Certain of itself now.
Right.
Okay, so now it's the Dragonborn warrior.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, you charge with your great sword and swing at it. Okay.
Right.
Now
No.
move forward.
Actually, he's too far off, isn't he?
Yeah, it's probably too far.
Racks away.
It's just too far away. But if it was lucky to start, you're still doing your jig. Oh, you can try and. You've got spells as well.
Oh, maybe I do a spell. Where's my
on you.
spells?
Okay,
I can spell on you
there's your
because you're
spells.
mine. I've got a hail of thorns. 100. What's a zephyr strike?
A Zephyr Strike makes you move so quickly that you can be standing right next to someone and run away from them into a different
I think I'm
position
gonna
and
cast a
shoot
hail
them
of
with a
thorns.
bow at the
I
same
am gonna
time.
cast
Sometimes I
Hail of
stand
Thorns.
so still.
Can I
it's
cast a hail of
invisible.
thorns?
You can cast Hail of Thorns. Okay, so you can't. What that does is that as you fire an arrow at it, a hail of thorns appears with the arrow itself. So you do extra damage with the arrow. So roll your attack on the beast.
20.
Natural 20. So, okay, so you roll your damage.
Is this one?
Yeah. So if you look at your action. Okay.
All I wanted to do was take it out.
Your damage is with the longbow. You do a D8 plus 5. So you're going to roll a D8, which is the same dice I gave Allan earlier. You're going to double that, and you're going to add 5. Can I roll that again? Because that.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey!
8. So that's 16 plus 5, 21. Plus you get extra damage from Hail of Thorns. So how do you want to do
Going
Oh.
down.
this? Huh?
I don't want to who?
How does this happen?
Describe to me? You have killed this creature. Describe to me what
Oh, I
you
want
did.
to take it out for a pint.
You went invisible. I couldn't have found you in the pub. So I draw back my elven bow.
Yeah.
And like that other thing has taught me to be different. And I can't help the experience has changed me. I am a different human being now.
Elf.
I let it go, and it goes in a beautiful rainbow. And as it does, it hits into a
Okay.
hail of thorns.
This,
And it
so the wolf creature sort of rears up, and it looks like it's going to pounce at you again. When your arrow comes towards it, hits it into the chest, and it bursts into a hail of thorns. Thud, 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 and it falls to the ground in a bloody heap.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from
Okay.
glen to glen.
Are we going to save the other fella?
Yeah, well,
so-
I
Oh,
don't
him!
like
Forgot
him.
about him. He's just
Um, I'm gonna reach out and go. Yeah, mates. Are you okay?
You can see that this orc is seriously wounded.
Do you try and heal him or something?
He's still alive, but you need to do something
Are
to
you?
stabilize
Will
him.
you likely kill us?
He's not conscious.
There's a river nearby. I say eat him into it.
Yeah, I'm second that.
Wow.
Maybe heal him first, and then eat him into a river.
You could kill
They-
us.
You're going to heal him and then you're going to throw him in a river.
Yeah, I'll take him home.
Yeah.
That'll take him home.
We'll wake up somewhere.
The natural way.
Probably not.
Natural selection.
Possibly
doesn't-
dead, but we did our best
He
to
was-
help.
He was clearly going to be dead before we, if we hadn't happened upon him. So we have kind of already saved
How
him.
dare you? You just
You
killed
have
that
saved his
orc.
life, but you could leave
I did
him
not
to
kill the
die.
orc.
You did
Well-
by not choosing
Or
to
you
save him,
could
you're
heal
killing
him.
him.
Can I make an executive decision and heal him?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, okay.
Roll a d8.
D8. That's not
Are we
Rolls
going
a
to get
one.
to a question?
You stabbed him in the eye.
Please.
7.
Okay, you
So-
focus your power,
Well, D8
the
plus
divine, your blood which carries the blessings of the gods, and you focus that energy into the orc before you. You can see his wounds start to visibly close up, and life comes back into his eyes. His eyes open, and he goes. Do any of you speak Orcish?
I think I can I?
You can.
Is
Yay!
it skills?
He's saying, "Who are you? What do you want from me?"
Well, we're on our way. A friend of ours got sort of disappeared. Not the invisible one. And
It's been a weird day.
apparently he was at Winter's Hold for a marriage, and that's gone on a bit long now. And I mean, I know some of these ceremonies can go on for a while, but like he's been gone for 4 months. So we thought we'd go and see where he was, and then like mad things have happened to us on the way.
Is this hell?
No, it was Barnabas. His name was not Hell.
No, is
This
this
is hell.
hell?
But it feels like hell to us. But I mean, Winter's Hold might be nicer. Have you been there?
No, it is not for the likes of us. The dwarves kill us on sight.
I put my arm around and go, mate.
Do you want to come for a pint?
What is this straight? What is this?
Ah, this guy still.
All you hear is "Ichamachachi, Ichach."
I understand that shit be racist, but like
He can't understand the word you're saying.
you want
You're
to go
just-
for a fight with us.
And you're invisible, so all he's basically hearing is words and an invisible
I
arm.
use a charisma check.
I owe you my life.
Oh, and I'm dead.
Here. He hands you a claw that comes from a wolf.
Well,
I think we have a few of these already.
Yeah.
What the bloody hell am I supposed to do with that?
It
then?
seems to be inscribed with various orcish runes. He says to you, "If you have need of my aid in turn, show any orc this, and they will know you are a friend to orcs."
Now, hang on a second. You've just told us that there's no orcs in Winter's Hold, so I'm not really sure how this is going to help us out.
We have tribes all around this.
Oh, of course, we've got to get there first,
yeah,
right?
yeah. We'll be fine.
That's
we'll be fine.
fantastic. Excellent.
You've got a wolf claw.
Okay.
I have a wolf claw. I have a wolf claw.
Be not in the dark. There are dark things there. Beasts
No
that
shit.
walk. These wolf beasts are not natural. You must take care. The dwarves are mounting parties against them. They come and they slaughter everyone.
The dwarves.
Yes.
Maybe they're just annoyed that they're shorter than everyone else.
How's it feel, Alan?
Our shaman says that they have
Could be worse, could be known.
angered the gods. This is
How's it feel?
why the wolf men rise. It is the dwarves' fault. And if they do not change their
Those
ways,
dwarfs.
we will
Spill it
kill
out.
them all.
Now, mate.
He can't understand
I
you!
don't understand. You can just hear something in the in the general area.
I mean,
I
I can
must
use
go.
charisma, 'cause some things cross the language barriers.
But no, that
Scooby-Doo.
Krishna
Apparently, Scooby-Doo.
is your friend.
Krishna?
Krishna.
And that's him.
Krishna
Krishna.
Guru Murphy.
Krishna Guru.
That is my name, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Into
shit.
gotcha interviews, are you?
Okay, Krishna.
Hi, I'm Quentin Tarantino. This is my friend Robert Downey
Yeah,
Jr.
You say Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, so we've got this clause.
clause.
We have this clause that's going to help us bring orcs out to help us
Yeah.
on our journey.
Who let the orcs out?
Woo!
Okay, so if you don't stop him, Krishna is going to disappear into the undergrowth.
Right. There's no reason to keep him.
No, not unless you was to push him into the river and drown him, as per your original plan.
I mean, my original plan
You
was
wouldn't
to.
have got no claw.
It wasn't.
No claw for
It was,
you.
my original plan wasn't to drown him.
Oh, okay.
It was to.
Send
Take
him
him
home.
for a pint.
No, it was to heal him up, put him in like a makeshift boat, and send him down the river so he woke up somewhere.
Okay, so we are going to.
Don't see anything wrong with that.
You travel a little longer before you get to Winter's Hole.
We haven't got to Winter's Hold yet.
No, you travel a little longer before you get to
We
Winter's
found
Hole.
it. We found a shortcut.
Have
You
we?
come up the mountain path to Winter's Hold.
Right.
Sort of large stone towers of the dwarves. This is actually a small dwarven fort, but even then, the stonework is
Dwarves are
impressive
making
and
all the
massive.
wolves do mad crap.
Right, in the
So
darkness,
just
So it's
maybe
more-
you can hear two dwarven voices call out to you. Do any of you speak Dwarvish?
So a small dwarven fort. Could I just ask? Does that mean it's like about knee high, or?
No. The
How
dwarves
would
build
we
great
know
things.
if we can speak?
How do we
Dwarvish?
know if
So
we
if
can
you look
speak
at your
Dwarvish? Features
mind-
and traits?
Yeah.
How one of them speaks
Proficiencies in
infernal
languages, actually. So if you go to proficiencies in languages,
or
you go
abyssal?
to the main menu. Proficiencies in languages.
Oh yeah.
Why don't they just be common? You know.
I can speak Dwarvish.
Alright.
I can speak Dwarvish.
Nerd.
I can do all of these things.
Okay.
Can
so
you speak Dwarvish?
No. I
Ah,
can speak.
Hey, invisible. Can you speak Dwarvish?
I can speak infernal.
Nice.
Okay.
Hello, Dragon Boy. Can you speak Dwarvish?
So, halt!
Maybe I'd like.
Have a look.
Halt! Who goes there?
Top of the morning. It's me, Neve.
Oh, Buckade's an elf. What do you want?
Well, we're trying to get to Winter's Hold. Winter's Hold.
That's this place. You got there.
Yeah.
Well-
Well, then we've achieved what we want.
Well, then go home then.
No. We're looking for our friend.
Excuse me, mate. Did you say something racist?
What's she saying down there? What? He replies back in common. Who's that? I can't see nothing down there. Who's that?
Oi! You're trying to say I don't exist?
Wow.
Ah.
Listen.
Linda, listen.
That is my name. I'm Linda the Dwarf.
Don't listen
Linda,
to him.
you're a prick.
Why you call me a prick?
Linda. Linda, listen, you own everything. Can you let us in, please?
Make
Is
a
that okay?
persuasion roll.
With my D20?
Yeah. Add your charisma.
I have 17. And my charisma.
Well, I like you. I don't know your name.
Hang on 1 second now. Where's my charisma?
Your
Is it-
charisma is on the main.
It's in the main menu.
It's the main sheet.
Hello, Trakandar.
Oh, you had it then.
We were talking to you earlier.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Charisma.
I have one. So
Okay.
I have 18 in
Okay.
charisma.
You already succeeded. You don't need to do that check.
Oh.
Okay. You are led into the city of Winter's Hold. You persuade the dwarven guards that you are good-natured and you mean no harm. And even though it's night, they let you into their fortress.
Fantastic. We're in. We're in.
Even Cal, the invisible guy here.
Yeah, no, he got
So
into
the
it.
main
They
part
wouldn't have
of
known that I wasn't. That I was there.
the main part of Winter's Hold that is open to the air is basically the gate. So it's 2 large stone towers manned by a couple of guards, but most of it is built into the side of the mountain. So the rest of the dwarven town is actually it's not quite underground, but it's covered and enclosed by mountain. So as you go in, you can see vast tunnels carved out by the dwarves, large stone pillars with various statues of dwarven deities and heroes.
So this is a dwarf.
This is a dwarven hall.
Right. Okay.
So it's a dwarven. It looks much like any other town. It's just dwarves, and then they built it underground, sort of.
Right. So in terms of if you're of a average stature, you might have to duck down to enter.
No. They build things in a sort of. While they're buildings,
They're very diverse.
Slower.
They're into the diversity.
They sound a bit racist.
They're as you go in into the dwarf, we're going to take a short break there while we discuss race and class and sexual identity in high fantasy worlds of Dungeons and Dragons.
Turns out that they're all bigots.
Is everything else? They're quite open-minded.
The elves are okay.
So we're going to take a short break because I need to recharge my equipment anyway.
Shall I get pizza as well?
Yeah, let's take a short piece of break.
Want some pizza?
Oh, big pizza.
All of
Okay.
them.
Are we taking a break now?
Yeah, we'll take a break.
After I've put all the links and everything.
That wasn't very sensible, Hashem.
Yeah, it's
Take
gonna
a break
be
now.
We can pause it, can't we?
I don't know how it works. You're the expert.
No. Not first. These.
Okay, we'll get.